everyone, my name is Mia Shalise, and today I wanted to talk to you about 10 tips for healthy natural hair. No, I'm not giving you 10 tips telling you that your hair is going to grow down to your ankles, and no, I'm not going to tell you that I can make you be Rapunzel. That's not what it is, because clearly I'm not Rapunzel. But I did want to talk to you guys about my journey and what I noticed has helped me, things that I noticed that didn't work, and just overall how to have healthy hair. So my first tip overall, number one, is to be consistent. It can be very draining when you're first starting out being natural, or even if you've been natural your whole life and you still are having problems. You have to be consistent with your regimen. Like with me, I wash my hair on Fridays. I make sure I'm conditioning and all that stuff on Fridays, period. That's it. I'm making sure I'm washing my hair and doing my moisture routine and deep conditioning. Like I said, everything on Fridays. So you have to be consistent. You have to find a regimen that works for you. I know some people work long hours. I know some people have kids. I know some people, they simply don't have time. But you have to make time for your hair. You have to make sure you have just an hour or two to really dedicate that time to your hair so you can wash, condition, detangle properly, put your hair up and, have it ready for the week. So that's my number one tip, is just having a regimen and being consistent. Now, my number two tip is basically, it really should be number one, but I put it as number two. Are you taking care of your body? If you're not taking care of your body, 9 times out of 10, it's going to show in your hair and also in your skin. So you have to be taking care of your body. Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough vitamins? Are you eating healthy? All that goes into your body, and it really affects the health of your hair. So you have to understand that what goes in, what goes in is what comes out, and literally your hair is coming out of your scalp. So you have to make sure that you're taking care of the inside of your body as well. Now, number 3 is finding products that generally work for you. Like, products that work for me are not going to work for you. And I've learned being a product junkie, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of effort. And it's also just, you're building up a collection of products that you're probably never going to use. So find products that generally work for you. And if you find a product, leave it alone. If it's not broke, don't fix it, sis. Leave it alone, okay? Find a nice conditioner. If that's what's working for you, leave it alone. If the oils you're using are working, leave it alone. Just leave it alone. There's no sense in trying every product that comes out. There's so many people I know that are product junkies. They have to try every single product that comes out. Sis, but you were just saying that you loved the way your hair felt and you loved how soft it was and everything. But here you go, switching to the next product. And here you are with a cabinet full of products. I know people that underneath their sink is nothing but hair products. So just find a regimen and stay consistent. That's really like the biggest thing, is staying consistent. My number 4 tip would be protective styling. My number one protective style that I've been using is wigs or buns. That's like my favorite right now because it's so easy. I don't have to worry about twisting and braiding and all that stuff. So find some protective styles that you can do, or you can get a stylist to do for you, and try to keep your hair up. The main thing is protecting the ends of your hair. Your hair is always going to grow. My biggest pet peeve is people saying my hair is not growing. No, your hair always grows. It always grows. Now, whether you're retaining the length that on the ends of your hair, that's on you. Your hair breaks off, and if it's dry and brittle and all that stuff, yes, you're going to lose hair. But essentially, you're growing hair every month. Some people grow 1/4 of an inch, some people go an inch, but it really just depends on you. So You have to find some protective styles. Like, this is not considered a protective style. If I had my hair up in a bun or in some braids or some twists or something, anything that is protecting the overall ends of your hair is considered a protective style. And also, my number 5 tip, I would say to be gentle. And I would like to speak to some of our younger generation, because I've noticed, even with some mothers, how they treat their children's hair. And I have a friend, I watched her comb her daughter's hair, and she was literally ripping it out of her scalp. And the little girl was wiggling and moving around. She was ripping the baby's hair. I mean, she was probably like 4 or 5, but she was ripping this little girl's hair out of her scalp. Like, you have to be gentle. If you have a really coarse grade of hair, take your time. It's okay. You can finger detangle a little bit. It's always start from the ends. Start from the ends and work your way up. Never detangle your hair when it's bone dry. Try to do it when it's damp. Like, I like combing my hair. If I comb it in the shower after I've shampooed it, I like try to get some of the water out, because I don't want my hair snapping while I'm in the shower. So try your best to detangle your hair at its midpoint. Damp. Don't do it dry and don't do it soaking wet. But be gentle. You always comb your hair from the ends up to the roots. So don't be pulling and tugging. And when you do your protective styles, going back to tip number 4, when you do your protective styles, be gentle on your edges. Be gentle on your edges, because I know some stylists, they are really, they are so into gripping all these little hairs up here. It's not that serious. There's no reason why your scalp should be pulled back to next week because you got some hairs that wanted to get into a braid. No. So be gentle. My number 6 tip is trims. I trim my hair maybe once every 6 months, honestly. And I actually just cut my hair last year. My hair was maybe here, and I cut it up there, and I've been trying to keep it at a decent length so I can get it grown back out. But my hair has been through hell and high water, and I will go back into that with you guys about what my hair has been through. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do one of these videos, because so many people that do these how to grow your hair videos, they've had long hair all their life. Just about. My hair used to be long, then it was short, then it was long, then it was short. I've been through hell and high water with my hair. So I wanted to come and tell you about my journey, instead of coming on here with hair down to my knees trying to tell you how my mom started out taking. No, I don't want to do none of that. So like I said, my number 6 tip is to make sure you're getting trims regularly. It depends on what you're doing with your hair. Like, I'm colored. I do have color treated hair. What is that? I do have color treated hair. So my hair regimen has changed a lot because I am color treated. So I will go into that a little bit later, but make sure you're getting trims regularly, because if your hair's splitting off at the ends, it's going to go all the way up to the root, and then you're in trouble. There's just no coming back from that. You're just going to have broke off hair all the time. And sometimes you may need a cut. Like last year, I needed a significant cut, so I did cut my hair. My number 7 tip is to know exactly what type of oils to put in your hair. Some oils are good and some are not as good for certain types of hair. I cannot tell you what oils to use. You're going to have to test that on your own. But my favorite oils to use are olive oil and coconut oil. And those just work the best for me. I never seen any reason to try it. I've used castor oil a couple of times, Jamaican black castor oil. I have used that. And that's good for strengthening your hair. It's good for strengthening your hair and making it thicker. There you go, making it thicker. So that is a very good oil to use. But you should always have some type of oil. Like when you're doing your moisturizer and all, or your deep conditioner, there should always be an oil involved because it helps to trap that moisture in and keep your hair moisturized. So always use some type of oil. And like I said, I love olive oil and coconut oil. And when I do my deep conditioning treatments, I always mix those two oils in with my conditioners. My number 8 tip was to be careful with heat styling. I like to blow my hair out, and like I said, it is blown out right now. I like to blow my hair out once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on the styles that I'm doing. Like right now, I'm doing protective styling, and my protective style of choice is a wig. So since I have to cornrow my hair down, it's so much easier for me to braid my hair and everything while it's blown out. That way, when it's time for me to take it out, I can just detangle my hair, jump in the shower, wash it, re-braid it. So yeah, heat styling, you got to be careful. So many people, they like to straighten their hair every day. I had a friend in high school, and she actually got mad at me one time because she would literally straighten her hair every morning. Every single morning she was straightening her hair, and I was like, girl, you are frying your hair. And she got mad at me, but listen, I mean, it is what it is. If that's your preference to straighten your hair every day, sis, you need to find a regimen to help keep your hair healthy while you're doing that, because I don't understand how people can straighten their hair every single day, put all that heat on their hair every single day, and think that their hair is going to remain healthy. You are breaking down your hair. You're breaking it down. Simple as that. It's just going to be broke down, and it's just going to be brittle. So yeah, be careful with heat styling. Like I said, I don't straighten, but I do blow dry my hair maybe once a week, and sometimes I'll go a month without doing that, depending on what my protective style of choice is. My number 9 tip, and this is so important. It's so important, man, because not everyone knows how to deal with natural hair. So don't let everyone in your head. Don't do it. There's so many hairstylists out here that claim to know how to deal with natural hair. They claim they are a natural hair specialist. Don't let everyone in your hair, girl. Don't do it, because your edges will be ripped out, your nape will be ripped out, you'll have bald spots in the middle. Just don't do it. Don't let everyone in your head. Find a stylist that is good with natural hair, that knows what they're doing, that knows how to detangle, that knows the right amount of moisture to put in, that knows how to wash. And it's easier to stick with one person. If you can find one person that can do all your styling, whether if you want to press and curl, or if you want braids, or if you just want to blow out, or a deep conditioning treatment, find one stylist that is good at all of that, and you'll be good. Now, my number 10 tip, you have to be patient. You really have to be patient with your hair, because it's a journey, and natural hair is a lot coarser, it's a lot coilier, and it's drier. And the reason why it's drier is because we have sebum on our scalp, and it takes it longer and it's harder for that sebum to get down to the ends of our hair. So that's why our hair is so dry, because the coils and the curls and everything like that. So you just have to be patient, keep your hair moisturized, stay consistent, drink your water, and you'll be okay. You will be okay. It is a journey. Like I said, I've had a lot of ups and downs. About 4 or 5 years ago, I went through something very traumatic in my life. I was very depressed. I was stressed out. I was trying to figure out life, and my hair changed. My hair changed a lot. I lost a lot of my hair in that time period. Probably about 4 or 5 inches of my hair. My hair was a lot longer than it is now. And stress really took a toll on my hair. So that's another, that can be another 11 tip. Try to stay stress free. Stress does affect the growth pattern of your hair. It affects whether your edges are coming in thick enough, whether you have pieces of your hair that are shorter than the other, sections that are shorter than the other, whether if it's drier. That also has a major impact on your hair. So try to stay stress-free. I am colored. I went to a friend of mine who took very good care of my hair, and he took very good care of it. My edges are coming back. I had a problem over here with my edges, but they are back and full of faxes. So those are my 10 tips, and I really hope I helped somebody out today. That was my whole purpose of getting on here, was helping somebody understand that you are going to go through a journey. It's going to be hell and high water some days. Some months you may have the best times with your hair, and then some months it may be terrible, but you will go through hell and high water. You just have to be patient. You have to understand your hair. You have to learn your hair. You just have to go through it with your hair. But if you would like to see more hair care videos, hairstyling videos, anything of that nature, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and subscribe, please. And thank you again. My name is Mia Shalise, and y'all have a wonderful day. God bless.